Welcome back. A spot of sightseeing in Dublin is a must for summer visitors to the capital, but not for us, a boring old bus tour. I decided to test out our Laura's sea legs as we went up the River Liffey on a kayak. Take yourself to the river in Dublin and you'll find the usual residents have company these days, as I explained to our Laura. Now Laura, what better to do on a lovely Irish summer's day than get out on the water? And I have found the perfect vessel to suit your personality, your star status, your place in Irish life, if you like.
Thank you so much. I've been looking forward to visiting the Jeannie Johnston for so long, so it's a real treat to be here today.
No, it's not the Jeannie Johnston. This is yours.
A kayak?
Yeah, isn't she beautiful? What? What? While Laura got her waterproofs on, the lads from City Kayaking told us more.
So we run tours on kayaks through the city centre here, from Custom House Quay all the way through under OConnell Bridge and Halfpenny Bridge and past most of the main landmarks in Dublin City. You can see the boats behind us here. They're 2-man and 3-man sit on top kayaks. So they're really safe, easy, stable boats. You're highly unlikely to fall in unless you really try. The river here obviously is the beating heart of Dublin. That's why Dublin was set up as a city. So there's quite a push towards re-establishing that link on the river and to establishing the river as a resource for the city, for tourism, for all kinds of activities, for festivals and events.
Now, I think I'll be fine, Michael, but Laura, she's a bit of a land lover. She's a bit worried about ending up in the Liffey. Yeah, should she be worried about that now?
Well, really, her experience will be more down to how much you encourage her, you know.
Well, I've got to push her, is that what you're saying?
Highly unlikely she'll go in the water without a bit of help.
But you never know. Better get those life jackets on. And time for a quick lesson.
Hold your paddles with your knuckles on top. Just make sure you're not clashing there. Knuckles on top, and the most important thing is if you find the centre point, the balance point, and then that your hands are equidistant from that when you're holding it. So your knuckles on top, this scoopy part like the inside of a spoon is facing you, and your hands are equidistant from the centre so they're nice and even.
Michael, are we in the same kayak?
So you're going in this kayak here. It's a 3-person kayak, but they're really comfortable for 2 people. So you guys are going to have to work together. Can you do that?
Do we have to go the same way then?
You're going to have to paddle on the same side at the same time. So both to the right, both to the left.
Okay.
Can't be that hard, can it?
What did he say?
Right. Come on, Laura.
Left. And then right.
Right.
Okay.
But we soon got the hang of it. And with Laura acting as skipper, I filled her in on the city sights. And on our right, we now have the Customs House, a very familiar Dublin landmark, which we are seeing from the river for the first time, Laura. Traditionally used for, I don't know, customs and stuff.
He'd make a great tour guide.
Kayaking is also a great form of exercise, I presume. This is tough going, Laura.
So tough.
Don't get paid enough for this.
Okay, right. Left.
Soon we were seeing Dublin from a different angle, speeding under some famous city bridges, though Captain Woods wasn't sure about her crew.
Right. Right again. Right again. Left. Quite enjoying this. I get to boss you around.
Yeah. Then on to the Liffey's 2 best-known bridges. First up, OConnell Bridge. You might notice the distinctive emblem of Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, there adorning the bridge to guide us on our way up the river.
Well, let's try and go in a straight line for Neptune then.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think of all those people above us.
It's eerie.
This, Laura, is of course one of Dublin's most famous landmarks, the Halfpenny Bridge. Did you know the Halfpenny Bridge was 200 years old just last year? So it's 201 years old now. Isn't that incredible? Before it was a bridge, it was a cross-river ferry. And as the name suggests, you used to have to pay a halfpenny to get towed from one side of the river.
Was that when you were young?
Well, a little bit before my time, maybe when you were. Time to navigate our way back down the river and home after what had been a tiring journey. Go on, row or kayak. No, please.
We're nearly at the end of our little expedition up and down the Liffey in the heart of Dublin City. It was really enjoyable.
Easy for you to say, I was doing all the work.
That's not fair. We don't know our lefts from our rights, that's for sure.
Yeah, sack the captain. Mutiny avoided. We made it back to dry land.
Oh, I don't know how to stop.
Oh! Well, Laura, it wasn't quite the Jeannie Johnston, but did you enjoy yourself?
Do you know what? I had a great afternoon. Would never have thought of kayaking along the Liffey, but it was so much fun. It was actually quite relaxing.
And you're dry as a bone. For now, anyway.
Oh.